depending on the type that can actually give you the kind of result that you want. So use kind of data or this kind of data set, you can actually use it to solve that and find out how the trend moves, and that can help to know the kind of prediction you make with the possible setting up of new fish pond of this nature. So the kind of predictions you could actually, or the kind of work you can actually do with this kind of data set, could be determining the optimal value of sensors at given times in a day, and try to know the rate of water change. You can do that based on the data you have. Of course, we know that the world we're living in at the moment is data driven. So people make predictions based on the data available, or rather I say scientists or researchers make predictions based on the data available to them. So with this kind of approach, we use it to generate a lot of data that that are uploaded, so that you can make any kind of forecasting or prediction with it. So you can also use that for rate of to change the rate of in order to understand the rate of water change. You can also use that this approach to get the best times to feed the fishes. Also use it to note the fish feed consumption rate. Okay, so all this you can actually achieve using our type of data set. Okay, so the question is, how can we access this data set? Some people who want to work with our kind of data set, the data set is actually readily available and is open source. There are a couple of ways you can actually access them. Number one is to access it through our website, which is the aquaponic website, the HiPIC-Aquaponic website, which I'm going to go through right now and run you through how you can actually access it. Another one is Cargo. Cargo is a repository. It's a Google repository or Google powered repository. It's also open source. So to tell you that the data is international, like we are not local. So people are accessing our data set all over the world. I'm still going to teach you how you can access the data set. Then you can also go directly with the link to the data set. So a couple of 3 ways you can actually do that. I will quickly run you through that. So going through the first one, which is going through our website. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So when you log on to the website, of course, you see that this is the home page, and the URL is aquaponic.hipiclab.org. Then you go to dataset and visualization. So this website is also mobile responsive, so you shouldn't have any problem even if you want to open it on your phone. So you go to Cargo. So this is just the URL here, because yes, you can have the access to this data set here, but also you can get to Cargo from here. You click on Cargo, then it redirects you to the data set on its own. So and we also update the data set, periodically based on the, right now we have different versions, but they are all of the same kind. So this is the data set. These are the data sets, rather, and this is Cargo. So this is one way you can actually access it. And another way is to go to cargo.com. Cargo.com. That is this. If you tap cargo.com, it opens something like this for you. Go to search. On your search, just type IoT. If you type IoT, look at our own here, which is sensor-based aquaponic fish pond dataset. There are other IoTs, like other, people are putting in their dataset in the repository, and can you see it?
Yes, I can see it online. I don't know about the people there.
Okay, so I will assume that everyone can see the screen. So right now, I can just have IoT, like I said earlier. So there are other data sets people have uploaded relating to IoT, but our own is sensor-based aquaponic fish pond, as you can see. So you just click on it, then that opens it. So there are different things. So here, you can be able to see the details of each of these data sets because there are different sensors and there are different fish ponds that we have.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, okay, thank you. So, so be rest assured that our data set is also licensed under the Creative Commons. So, so basically, you have different fish ponds, and each of these fish pond has its own data that it houses. Like you have different description of the data that it gets. So starting with the, let me just choose one. I can just choose pond 4. You have a created app, which actually gives you the time and date the reading was captured. You have the entry ID. You also have the temperature, and you have the turbidity. You have the oxygen level and all that. So all these things are all what we have for you if you access this data set on Cargo or on our website, and it's free of charge. You know, there are some organizations that before you get access to their data set, you have to pay for it. But this is given to you for free. So you can download a particular one depending on what you want to do, or you download all of them and you know, solve your use it to do your analysis and prediction. Okay, so there is another thing again that you could do. You know, you could actually, you know, from here, if you are a programmer, go to, you know, notebook to actually create your Python code to do your analysis on this, just like as if you're working on Google Colab and all that. You can do that here by, you know, going to notebook. If you understand how Jupyter Notebook works, and do all those kind of coding here and do your analysis, calling the data from the cargo, and you know, do your analysis, make it easier for you, and do your visualizations and all that. Okay, so I guess so now I think the next one is to go to my slide. Is going direct to the data set, which is this link. Of course, it's still the same thing. You can go through Cargo. You can also go, you know, have a direct link to the data set. I can do that. I'm going to do that right now. So I can go. Yep. So this actually is also the data set. So whichever way, anyhow you want to do it, it will always take you to the data set, either through our website or through the Google site or a direct link. You will have access to the data set. Okay, so this is it for me today. I don't know if there is any question or if there is something that is not clear that I can explain. Thank you very much for your time.